Welcome back to the channel, Upcyclers. We're doing something a little different today. This is not a graded card reveal. What this is we're going to go over the value proposition of opening a case of product. Now, spoiler alert, it's 2024 Jumbo Updates. That came with 6 boxes, and I opened them all, and I will say that it was a very good case. It was blessed, but I do want to go through what we got and kind of the general value of stuff, and we'll kind of see how we did. So I'm going to put a tracker in the corner, which is going to start at the exact amount I paid for the case, and we will count it down as we go through. So we will start with a bunch of better name base rookie cards. It's really Skeens, Holiday, Merrill, Churio, and Colt Keith. So that's that. I figure those are, and I'll be fairly conservative with the estimates here. There are about 50 cards there at let's call it $1.50 a card as I sell through those on eBay. Next up, we have a big pile of non-base, non-big name rookies. So these are the Jordan Leisures and Nick Loftons and that type of players. But there was a good amount of golds. There's some mysticals, there's some silver pack, all that good stuff. All in here, you've probably got about 75 to 100 cards. So let's just call it 80 cards, and maybe like on an average, maybe about $2 a card. Now, most of these, this is the one pile that I probably won't sell much out of or grade much out of. What I tend to do with, you know, kind of like the not big name rookies or Bowman first, if I'm opening that, is I just hang on to those and I kind of let them marinate and kind of see how things are going and revisit it, you know, about once every year or so. I kind of thumb back through the last couple of years and see what we've got. So maybe something in there will become relevant as time goes by. That would be great. Okay. Next up, these are the non-rookie singles that probably aren't going to be worth grading. I'll take another closer look through and make sure there isn't anything here that I do want to send in to grade. But it's mostly parallels. You know, but then you've got some inserts of like real big name guys. You've got some of these, you know, like a blue Roberto Clemente from the silver pack. You've got random gold foils. You've got, you know, just kind of all different stuff. Generally what I do with these is the bigger name stuff, like, you know, like an Ohtani, let's say. Those I'll probably just throw up. A few of them I might grade, but for the most part, I'm just going to throw those up on eBay and move them for $1 or $2 a piece. There's solidly 100 cards here for let's just call it on average maybe, you know, $1.50 a card or so. But then some of the ones, the more niche stuff, like, you know, like this one, for example, like this green ice Tony Kemp. That's the kind of stuff I'll generally sell to ComC because that's going to be a really slow seller. You know, there might be a Tony Kemp fan collector out there, but more than likely it's someone doing some kind of a set. You know, people will do team sets of like the gold cards or team sets of whatever, or maybe you pulled the 1 of 1 and decide to go for the rainbow and you're a Reds fan or whatever. Because those can often take a while to sell, and I don't think there's a tremendous amount of urgency in getting those moved quickly after a product comes out. Let's move this a little more. Okay, that's the basic stuff. Now let's get into the more interesting stuff. Here are the non-rookie relic cards. It's game used Machado, game used out of 199 Julio, Major League Material Judge, and then 3 of the All-Stars, Jarren Duran, Tanner Scott, and Alec Bohm. So for now, we're just going to set those over here out of the way. Okay. Now, here are the rookie relics. Now, some of these may end up getting sent away to the upgrade shop, but we will see. I have to put my glasses on, get the magnifying glass out and the light, and really get up in there and have a closer look. Because this is the kind of stuff that I don't want to send unless I think it's got a very good chance of getting a 10. Anyway, there's a Yamamoto, Jackson Chourio. Now, the Major League materials are player worn versus game used. There's Wyatt Langford. And then these are pretty cool. This is, as far as I know, I believe these are new this year, and I like them a lot. Very cool looking. Rising Rookies. And they do have parallels of this too, and they kind of all have, like, kind of by default sort of like a color match look to them, which I think is pretty cool. So there's Wyatt Langford, Jarrett Jones, Alexander Canario, which is, I believe, the black parallel out of 99 or 199. You can see how the border or design around the outside is more black, and then the best one of them, the Ellie. Like, that's just a good looking card. And if that one's clean, that might be worth sending in. But again, like I said, I got to really get in there and get a real close look at it. Now we have a nice stack of more relevant rookies in some parallels. So you got Mason Wynn Gold, Jared Jones Gold Foil, Wyatt Langford Black Gold. Update is the set where the Black Gold cards come out of. It's a throwback to like a 90s card. It's just an awesome card. Out of an entire case, there was only one first pitch card. So I really think these are sneaky rare this time around. There's an Ellie All-Star card. There's a blue Ellie 89. Wyatt Langford Rainbow Foil. This is a gold Blanco no-hitter rookie. Gold foil debut Dominguez. Silver pack Chourio. Silver pack Colt Keith. A gold PCA debut. And a gold Langford debut. So those were cool. Did have an... Oh, here's some more rookies. These are some of the not extremely common rookie inserts, or inserts in some of the better rookies. So you've got Caminero, Ellie, Chourio in the Let Them Cook. And then, well, it's not a rookie, but I threw them in there anyway, because these I want to take a closer look at. I have a feeling these mystical cards may actually be pretty desirable and collectible when graded. And, you know, lighter colors might not be too bad to grade as far as like your chances of getting a 10. But anyway, Junior, Langford, and Chourio. Okay. Now we'll get into the last little bit here. So here is the one parallel mystical I got. And you see that it's the black out of 299. You see the stars are in black. You can see the difference there. And that is Royce Lewis. And this is a new set this year. They're a very rare pull. I got one of them, the Stratospheric Stars. And I have to say, I threw it up on Instagram with a question that the prices on these, you know, on auctions, you know, they're going for like $20-30 in like some pretty big names. And they are really rare. So, I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe picking some of these up. And it's only a 10-card set. I don't know. Maybe I'll put the set together and keep this Harper. I don't know. Maybe I'll send it in and get it graded once I look at it closer. Here's the gold foil of the Bronx Bombers. Little preview. You're going to see another version of this card coming up in a bit. That's one of the best pulls of the case. Then you've got the Julio Ellie Toolsy Tandem card. And then I got one HFA out of the box, and that is Matt Olson. These are the relevant autos. So there were 6 boxes, and you're supposed to get 1 auto per box. I actually got 9 autos in my 6 boxes, which was interesting. I've heard other people say this, that Topps seems to be under-promising and over-delivering when it comes to some of these guaranteed hits in packs lately. And these are the 4 better ones. There's a black out of 199, Robert Gasser. There's a black also out of 199, Sal Frelick. That is on card. This is a sticker. There's Colt Keith. That's just the base, but it is on card. And this is a sticker. I don't know if you can see the sticker edge or not, but this is a red out of 25, an all-star autograph of Heliot Ramos. Then we have the Stack O Skeens. We got the regular gold, the black gold. Like we did. I mean, I'm happy we did. I mean, I would have loved this stack to be Jackson Merrill because I'm a Padres guy, and it would have been easier and more cards I could have kept for my PC. But I am not going to complain about. We hit Skeens pretty good. There's a lot of Skeens in here. So here we go. Whoa, almost dropped it. All right. So we have the gold, the black gold, the team veteran card in the gold foil. Side note, gold foils only come in the jumbos. There's also a yellow foil that comes in, I think, the hangers or the jumbos that do look awfully similar to this. They are not numbered, but if you kind of do the math on the odds on the boxes, there are less than half as many of these as there are the regular this gold of each card. So the regular gold always tends to sell a little more, but this is actually a much more rare card. In my opinion, a better looking card. Their golds lately have been kind of brown looking, less than gold. Anyway, there's the Silver Pack Skeens. There's a Mystical Skeens. There's the All-Star Skeens. The 89 Skeens. And the Auto Silver Pack out of 199. That's a big boy. That's probably a $400 to $500 card. Also, I'm not mentioning the prices as we go by because, frankly, I haven't looked up a lot of these yet. And when I go back and edit this, I will keep the ticker moving at the top. All right, so there's the pile of Skeens. Now we have this stuff. And the last 3, in addition to that Skeens auto, I would say are the big 4 hits. This is going to carry the weight of the value of this box. And these are the real reason that this box was so good. There's that Bronx Bombers card again. But you'll notice that the picture is different because it's the gold mirror. You know, gold mirrors are even harder to hit. They've reduced them even more. I think there's only like 70 or 75 of them made of each card. Now, if you don't know, gold mirrors are what we used to know as image variations, but they did make the back gold, and they now have an image variation, golden mirror, for every card in the set, every base card in the set. So it's different image, and I was very fortunate to get this one because it's got Judge and Soto versus, you know, some random journeyman relief pitcher. This is obviously way more collectible. Making space for the 2 more I've got. Spoiler alert. Now we have Revenants Red. Pete Alonso /5 with that cool patch. In my humble opinion, Revenants cards maybe of higher end stuff, maybe the least appreciated, most undervalued. You know, if I was gonna, air quotes, invest, I would be buying this kind of stuff. Now, I have been buying some of them, but not really as an investment, more just for my personal collection. For example, in the background here, I don't know if you noticed this, but that one came in recently. That is a 2019 update Revenant's Tatis rookie. And a while ago, I mentioned in a video, I actually had an opportunity to pick up the 1/1 Revenant's. I keep saying Revenant's. Reverence card from 2019. That's kind of like the best Tatis card in my Tatis PC. And last but certainly not least, we have the dual auto out of 5 Adley Rutschman and Jackson Holiday rookie Baseball Stars dual autographs. So it's technically part of the Baseball Stars set, which is like these guys, but obviously this is a much bigger one. Now the duals, they only make 5 of them. There's no 1/1, 1/3, non-numbered ones. So each one there's only 5 of. And they also do a triple auto where there's 3 of each, and there's a few less of those in the checklist. Go to the Beckett or Cardboard Connection or something like that to see the complete checklist of the set. But yeah, I have no idea what this one is going to end up being worth. I have to think it's north of 1,000, I would guess. But, you know, it's one of those, it's worth what someone else will pay. So, you know, as you can see, this was a lot of heat, and it certainly exceeded, you know, the stated guaranteed hits from a case of update, and it was really one of the most enjoyable ripping experiences I've had in a while. I mean, frankly, just opening, just the simple act of opening flagship retail and not having to flip through a big stack of worthless stars of the MLB card, that alone made it pleasant. There was hits in basically every pack, all kinds of interesting stuff, tons of golds. I love the gold foils. Got lucky on some autos for sure. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I highly recommend this product. If you enjoy this kind of content, maybe it's your first time at the channel, please do subscribe. We try to put out a new video every Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. We are based here in San Diego, California. That's why it's San Diego Upcycler, where we are big Padre fans. So anything you see here, you know, non-Padre stuff, there's a good chance that if it's not getting sent for grading, it'll be up on eBay shortly, probably up there by the time you're watching this video. So, you know, check it out or hit me up on Instagram and, you know, do all that usual YouTube stuff. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you think below. Have you opened any update? Have you got any big hits? Yeah. And anyway, thank you very much for your time. As always, have a great day. Take care.